Ben Yasharel with you again from the Black Eye Coalition. And in this session, we're going to be dealing with the Constitution. There are two constitutions under the Constitution of the United States. You have the federal Constitution. When I guess you could say it was ratified, when the Constitution was ratified and they started going out and creating the states, like the state of California, the state of Texas, the state of Alabama, the state of, when they started creating all of these states. It started out with the 13 major states: Washington, D.C., Delaware, and all those different states. But as the country began to grow and expand, out to California, you had different states. So what I'm trying to explain to you is that you have a state constitution also. So each state has its own constitution that has different laws. Even though they're congruent, they're in harmony, they're basically the same in some forms. Each state has its constitutional right to run the state how it chooses up under the federal Constitution. So the federal Constitution is the supreme law of the land. And so it is important for you to know the federal Constitution as well as your state constitution too, because under your state constitution they have what is called due process. You have due process and equal protection of the law up under the state constitution as well as the federal constitution. So when your rights, privileges, and immunities are being violated, then you have the right under the federal constitution and the state constitution to redress those violations. You see what I'm saying? And so in some later sessions, I'll be going over, probably tomorrow I'll start speaking with I'll have a session on those rights, privileges, and immunities that the federal constitution and the state constitution affords you. And so it's real important to get acquainted with the federal constitution and with the state constitution, mainly with the federal, because the federal, like I said, supersedes the state, and so you really have different type of jurisdictions and stuff. Like you see now with the McGrick case, here that a lot of the things that go on, whether it be a crime or anything, it falls up under the federal jurisdiction. You see what I'm saying? And so you have federal laws, statutes, and then you have state laws and statutes. You see what I'm saying? And so those are some of the grounds and stuff that we're going to be covering, in these videos and on this channel. That a way you can be informed, and you can make you can knowingly and intelligently make a decision, a judgment in your case. You know what I'm saying? Because some of you guys, out there, you might be going through a case right now. You know what I mean? And you might got an attorney, a lawyer. They one and the same, but they're kind of different. But anyway, he might just be telling you, about your case. You know what I'm saying? But is he, giving you all areas, informing you of all areas of your case, to where you can know what's going on as far as with what rights you have, and because that's their job, is to under the American Bar Association, is to let you know what your rights are. You know what I mean? Whether when your district attorney comes to give you a deal, a plea deal, or something of that nature, he has to communicate that with you. You see what I'm saying? And so those things fall up under the law. You see what I'm saying? Those things fall up under the federal constitution and fall up under the state constitution. So like, share, and subscribe. And like I said, if you would like to donate and you would like to give a contribution, link is in the bio. Have a good day.